Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and had a nice start into the new year. I thought to start this new year with a haul for you guys. I know that these are kind of like the most loved videos, so I just thought I would share a couple of things that I got from two different stores. So I ordered a couple of stuff from Pull&Bear and from Mango. You guys know that I am a big fan of Mango's clothing style. I would say it's very similar to my clothing style, but lately I've also been loving Pull&Bear. I always go to Pull&Bear for some very specific things. For example, I always buy my jeans there, and they also have very nice sweaters. So I always go there also for these type of things, but I also got a couple of other things there as well. So I thought I would just collect everything in one video and I would show you guys. They also still have a sale going on, so you can still maybe find a couple of these things on sale, so maybe keep an eye out for that. And I think I'll probably start with the Pull&Bear because I got more stuff there, and to be honest, this time around I was more happy and satisfied with my Pull&Bear order than with that of Mango. So let's start and jump right in with the first item that I got. So the first item that I got is this beautiful knitwear. As I said, normally I don't really have a lot, or I don't buy a lot of knitwear at Pull&Bear, but somehow I had this on my wish list now for a while, and I just didn't want it to go sold out on me, so I just ordered it, and I am so happy, you guys. It's just so beautiful and it's just so soft, and this is something that I love about Pull&Bear in general, is that they don't have a lot of itchy stuff. When I order, for example, at Zara and sometimes even at Mango, when it comes to specific type of knitwear, they're always very itchy, and I'm not the most sensitive person to that. I know that there are people that have a real issue with that thing, but that is still for me somehow problematic. So I understand people that have a problem with that, but with this one, for example, you will not have any type of issue whatsoever when it comes to itching and so on. It comes in this beautiful beige color. It has this beautiful knit details here on top that kind of give a bit of a contrast with this brown color, and it's just so nice. I got this in a size S. To be honest, I did not know what to expect regarding the length or the general size of the sweater, because somehow in the picture was a little bit misleading, I found. It comes, I would say, rather oversized, but more, I would say, on the width parameter, whereas when it comes to the length of it, it is quite normal, I would say, for an S. I, for example, personally would have preferred for it to be a little bit longer, but it's still just not problematic because they still can wear it with a couple of high-waisted jeans or leggings and so on. So it's definitely not problematic at all. But maybe if you are wanting to have the real oversized feeling when it comes to this sweater, then maybe go with a size bigger or even a double size, just because I think that you need a little bit of a double sizing, or going double in order to reach that amount of oversize. But generally speaking, this has become one of my favorite knits that I have in my closet. I have worn this so much the past weeks because it's just so perfect, and it's so comfy, and it's warm, and it's so beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah, check it out, and I will link this down below for you guys, and hope that this is still available so you can get your hands on it. The second thing that I got is a pair of black jeans. As I said, I always go to Pull&Bear when it comes to jeans because I really love their sizing. First of all, I never really have an issue finding what my real size is at Pull&Bear, but also just, I don't know, they have very good quality of denim, generally speaking. I don't find that as easily, for example, in other stores, for example, compared to Zara or to Mango or to H&M, for example. I never buy any type of denim. I'm just not a big fan of their denim, but Pull&Bear has this very nice and full denim, which I really like. I have a lot of my jeans from there, especially black jeans I got always from there, and so I decided to get this pair of black ones. They actually have this very beautiful high-waisted that comes a little bit in this elastic band. I actually have a very similar pair of jeans in blue that I also got a couple of years ago from Pull&Bear, and to be honest, I was so much in the look for something similar because they are just the best jeans that I have in the blue color. So I wanted something in in black that was also like quite comfortable, like high-waisted, has a nice like straight-legged shape. And you know, I found these ones, and as I said, they come really in that very thick denim. So maybe like if you are not a fan of those or of that type of denim, then keep that in mind when it comes to these. But I really like that because it gives also like kind of like an expensive, I would say, touch to jeans and to just black jeans in general. But I really love them. I got them in a size 34. I think it was even a smaller size, so I went kind of like for the upper size, but I think that generally 34 is my general size of jeans at Pull&Bear. It's always like a bit difficult and confusing for me, like sometimes the 36 at Mango, but at Pull&Bear is always a 34. So I always go back and look at my kind of like my old orders to see what type of, or like, you know, like just to see a little bit like my sizing in general, because it's just always like changing so much. But I really love these. Can only recommend. They have a beautiful like sizing, they have this beautiful like shape, they are straight-legged, and they're not even like as long for like the petite people. You will see in the clip that they are not at all like tailored or so on. So I find that the size to be also like quite good, to be honest. So I'm excited to like wear these as well, and you will find them linked down below. Alright guys, the next item that I got is also one of my favorite things that I added in my closet lately, and it's this beautiful jacket. I would say like it's kind of like a transitional jacket, we might call it as well. Like it's definitely not now for the winter time. Maybe you can use it in the winter time, but more as a layering piece. But I find this to be like a great piece for the transitional time, either being like from winter to spring or to autumn to winter. I find it to be like a really cool like piece. It comes in this very beautiful like chocolate brown color, like it has a very specific type of brown, and it also comes in this corduroy I would say here color, which I really like. I find that to be like a very nice touch. It has also like this very beautiful details on the sleeves that you can kind of like button it, and it makes it kind of like not even like tighter, but significantly better, I find, looking, because it has like this very beautiful like nice detail and like touching here. But I really love this one. I got this in the size S because I really wanted it to be like oversized. I would definitely recommend you guys to go for the original size or your normal size when it comes to this jacket. Normally I would wear an extra S, so that is my original size, but I always go for a size bigger because I always want things to be a little bit oversized. But this one, it is quite oversized. I like it, but I'm just saying that if, for example, you are not kind of looking for that look, like, then you just go for an extra S or your normal sizing, because I think that it comes either way a little bit on the oversized side of things. So you just maybe don't need to go like that extra mile when it comes to this one. But other than that, it's just so beautiful, it's so comfortable, it's so warm. I actually have another very similar jacket from Pull&Bear that comes in this kind of like olive color, you know, one of these that became like a trend I think last year, but it's still kind of there. And I wanted kind of like a similar thing that was maybe a little bit lighter and maybe another color, and I find this like to be really beautiful, also quite elegant. It makes it look like very chic and put together. So very happy with this one as well, and we'll link this down below. Alright guys, the next piece that I got are these trousers. They come in this kind of like yellowish color, I would say. They are very beautiful. Like, I really wanted kind of like a similar pair to these. I have a couple now in black and in brown, but I wanted kind of like a similar pair that came a bit like more in a beigey type of color or yellowish type of color, just because I've been loving a little bit my neutrals more lately, so I just thought I would add something similar. And I wanted something that was a little bit on the longer side and also high-waisted. However, I got here a normal size for me in trousers, but they were very tight, especially in the waist area and in the thighs area, which is something that I find extremely uncomfortable. So I had to return these ones. But maybe if you're looking for something similar, which to be honest, I would still recommend these trousers because they had a very beautiful shape and a very beautiful color, but I'll just kind of like size up for these ones because they come quite small, and that's something that I didn't know. Like, I compare kind of like my sizing to the model that was on the pictures. That's what I always do, and somehow like I always go like for a size smaller, but this time it just didn't work out. They were very tight and very uncomfortable, so I just don't like that type of look. But as I said, if you are looking for something similar, I would still definitely recommend these because the material is very nice, but maybe size up for these ones. You will also find these linked down below. Alright guys, the next thing that I got from Pull&Bear are a pair of leggings. As I said, I go to Pull&Bear for these type of also like very comfortable like things because they have a lot of variety in these sections. And I got these like trousers, which I really like because they remind me of horsing for some reason. I am a big fan of any type of like cowboyish, I don't know, like riding type of like outfits. I don't know, I like them so much, and these leggings like gave me that type of vibe because they also have like this very beautiful like details here. They have like these two beautiful like lines that kind of just give a certain impression to me, like of wearing them with high knee boots and just these leggings, and you look like you're going horsing. But I really like them, and they are very comfortable as well. I got them in a size extra S, so the smallest size and my usual size when it comes to leggings, and they fit perfectly. Like I really like them. Also regarding the length, they are I would say quite normal. I mean, they are a little bit long for me, and I might maybe tailor them at the end, but to be honest, I would also not mind them in the length that they have now because they're not at all like uncomfortable, and I like to wear them either way with a pair of, for example, high-heeled boots, because that just gives me kind of like the look that I want to go for. But other than that, like they are super beautiful. I really like them. Very easy and simple black pair of leggings. If you're looking for something similar, can recommend them, and you will find them linked down below. Alright guys, now moving on to Mango. As I said, this time I did not order a lot of things from them. I only got like 4 things, and to be honest, like somehow like something was a little bit off with the sizing this time. So I have to say that a lot of the problem like was on me. Like I probably just ordered the wrong size, but that's just a little bit weird, to be honest, because that is my original size at Mango, so I don't know what happened there. I ordered a pair of jeans. I really like these ones because they reminded me of a pair of jeans that I always see at the brand Reformation, and I am so in love with them. They have these very beautiful like pockets on the let's say frontal side of the jeans, which I really like. It gives kind of like a vintage look. So I decided to order them, and I actually got them in 2 sizes because I was definitely like a bit unsure when it came to these, like what size I should get. I ordered them in a size 34 and 36, and I mean the 34 was extremely small and the 36 was much better, I would say. I mean, it was definitely still like kind of like on the tighter side. The problem that I had with these is that they were not as high-waisted as I wanted them to be. Like I find them to be more like mid-waisted rather than high-waisted. They were, other than that, also very long somehow, like also like the 36 one, but also the 34. They were so long, you know, and I had to actually like kind of like roll them up so many times for them to just come to my usual like sizing or like the usual length that I would want. And to be honest, I just like did not find that like as appealing because I didn't know then how they would look if I would cut them and like tailor them and so on, because they were also like a little bit flared. Other than that, the material of the denim was very good because it was quite stretchy, which I like generally, because even if they are tight, then if they are stretchy, they don't feel as uncomfortable or as suffocating. So to be honest, I was not really sure, so I decided to return these ones. As I said here, like the sizing did not really play a role, because even the size 36, which would fit and would normally like be okay, it was still like a bit like too longish and just was not fitting as I wanted them to fit. So I decided to return them one. You will also find them linked down below if you want to maybe take a look as well. The next item that I got is this kind of like shirt, I would say maybe like even type of a cardigan. It comes as well in this black color. It's actually, this one was very beautiful. I really liked this one because it had like this very beautiful like patterns. It was quite comfortable. The issue that I had maybe is that it was just not like as soft as I would have wanted it to be. Of course, I don't always like kind of want my clothes to be like as soft as a sweater, but somehow like I have a bit of an issue when it comes to like a little bit of a more like rough material, and this was not rough, but it was just not like as soft as I wanted them to be. But other than that, it was actually really beautiful because it was quite flowy as well. And as I said, you can also, it had buttons, so you can even like close it, like button it down, or you can leave it open as a cardigan, and you can just wear kind of like a top underneath or a crop top and so on, and I think it would look very nice with a pair of jeans as well. So I really like this one. I decided in the end to return it because I also have like a similar piece that I actually got as well from Mango a couple of years ago. So I decided to return this one, but you will find a link down below so you can also check it out. Guys, and the last piece of this haul comes from Mango Outlet this time. I decided to order a pair of boots that I actually saw on Instagram on an influencer that I really like her style, and she was wearing these boots and I was like, okay, I need to have these. So I ordered them at Mango Outlet. They come in this very beautiful kind of like I don't know how to explain it, like a very dark red wine, and I have been looking actually for a pair of boots in this color for a very long time, but I wanted something that was also like quite comfortable. It didn't have like necessarily a very high heel, but I still wanted something that is heeled, just because like for me, like I find, or I just feel better when I'm wearing kind of like a heeled type of like shoe, generally speaking, either being a boot or other types of shoes. So I was very happy with these because they have like this very beautiful like heel, and they are also like quite stretchy here on the opening, which you can also just wear, for example, with a thicker pair of socks, for example, underneath on those cold winter days. And they're also just not as tight around the toe area, because that is also something that I struggle sometimes with when it comes to like boots and so on. And to be honest, you guys, like I have worn this, as you can also see already, like I have worn this so much like the past week or 2 weeks, because they have been like my favorite, like so nice, and you just can walk so comfortably, you don't get tired at all, and that's just something that I really love in boots. And it's sometimes like a bit difficult to achieve, especially when you are wearing kind of like boots that have maybe like a higher heel and so on. But these ones have been like a great addition, you guys. Like I really love them. I will also link them down below because they are still available, and I hope they will be by the time that this video goes up, because they are a great addition. And I think they also come in a black color as well, so you can also just have a variety here in case you wanted to have like a darker color. But I can just not recommend them enough. They are just so good. They are warm, they are comfortable, and just the best, really. Like I've really been loving them, been wearing them so much. So you will also find them linked down below. Alright guys, this was my collective haul. As I said, I got most of the pieces from Pull&Bear. I was very happy with my Pull&Bear order this time around, and I was also happy with the boots that I got from Mango. They were just so good, and I love them because I've been wearing them so much like the past 2 weeks. But yeah, we will find, as per usual, everything linked down below. I hope that by the time this video goes up, like the pieces are still available, and maybe like they're still on sale, so you can just get something also for a discounted price. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make like a haul for specific brands or review of specific brands. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next week with another video. Bye!